All right, I'm going to quickly explain why I am eyeing ABBVinc.com right now. Um, so, if you saw my screens, you know that it's actually a decent company. It's profitable. It's been trending above its 60-day EMA. So, we have a confirmed uptrend. So, first thing I'm looking at is how good is the support on the EMA. And I like that it bounced here, it bounced here, it bounced here. It fell down here, but I did come up and establish another support. And then it keeps eyeing this 60 exponential moving average pretty well. So it's following that trend. I like that. The other thing I like is the RSI down here is at 41. So that means it's a little bit undervalued. 50 is about fair value. But the RSI is telling us it's a little bit undervalued, so there is room to go up. So I don't want to play this right yet. I want to make sure this moving average holds. So I'm going to kind of eyeball this. If it slips under the moving average, then stay away. But if it bounces, say tomorrow, this next candle, this is a daily candle, by the way. It's 1 month chart, daily. This goes all the way back to April. So if the daily candle tomorrow slips underneath this moving average, I would stay away. If it bounces back pretty hard, then I think that's a pretty good buying opportunity. Let's look at the 4-hour chart. So 4-hour window is going to give us a little different story, so we can kind of see at a shorter time period. So it has been kind of following this moving average up. It did cross under there. So I don't know. Maybe it could come back down to 108. So these are called Bollinger Bands, this whole thing. So you get the moving average in the middle, and you get one standard deviation between them. So what that essentially means is there's the next candle has a 68% chance of following in between these Bollinger Bands. So if you notice, it doesn't like being outside the Bollinger Band for too long because it just sneaks right back in because the probability of it being outside is pretty low. So other traders see that and they duck it back in. So yeah, I don't know. I think it needs a little more time to go down. I'm going to set an alert probably right about 1 on 10. And if it gets somewhere around there, then I would probably consider buying. But yeah, I like where it's kind of sitting right now. I think we have a lot of room to move up. Let's just do a quick measurement. So if you bought at market, and if we set a target up where the next ceiling is, that's a 6.3% gain. You can see that over in this corner. So about 6.3% gain on the upside. If we want to go up to the next Bollinger Band where it's very possible to go, we got a 7.8% gain. If we wanted to set a stop loss, we could use the average true range. This is how the average length of a candle per the last 14 candles. So they take the length of the last 14 candles and they give you an average. So on average, this thing goes up and down $1.98 per day. So I could, if I didn't want to get wicked out of volatility, I can kind of see $1 to $2. So I'd probably put my stop somewhere over here, around $2.50, $3 for about 2.3% loss for an upside of 6.4%. I think that's a pretty good trade if we can get into it and it stays at the right. It stays at the EMA and doesn't fall through. All right, cool. So that is ABBV.